Yo, y'all know me. I'm not a Lionsgate girly, but I'm a numerology girly. And that bottom of the deck, I'm gonna tell you where this came from, but that Lionsgate was that Lionsgate portal was powerful. I feel like 8-8 was a powerful day. I hope you did shit that you loved. I hope that it felt magical for you. I'm ready to go in. We talking about this new moon total solar eclipse in Leo. Hydrate, light it if you need it. I can't clank. Oh, I can still clank. Oh, she still clanks. Hey, clearing out any funky ass energy. Welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this new moon total solar eclipse in Leo 2026. I don't really suggest you do any magic or manifestation or try to do moon water or leave this shit alone. Hydrate. New moons are when the moon is technically at her weakest, and it used to be called a dark moon because that's when she's at her darkest as well. So the light of the moon, your emotions, is at its darkest, on top of this being a total solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are always new moons, lunar eclipses are always full moons. All of the light is blocked out. It, like, the sky goes dark, like it goes dark where it's visible, like I've been in that in Utah once. I want to say it was in 2017, the one from 2017. And like I was out there with the glasses and everything. Like they tell you you're not supposed to look at it or whatever, but I at least had glasses. Um and granted I was in the desert, but it got cold. Like it was powerful. And Leo, so there's that. And then we have the element of Leo. And Leo is the sign of I will. Leo is the heart of the zodiac. Leo is the sun, ruled by the sun. Leo is the sun in Tarot. It's the strength card in Tarot as well. The Knight of Wands energy is very Leo energy. But I just did like a little mini reading for TikTok on this, like what's being eclipsed out, what's being eclipsed in. And that's all the question I'm going to ask. So I'm going to go deeper on that reading for you guys. But what I will not say on TikTok is tyrants will fall. I feel like we're in the middle of the beginning of the end. Does that make sense? I feel like you feel me. Um, this this new this oh no, I keep that motherfucking flame on me, but hey, um, it's funny. I was just about to say this eclipse energy. It has Gryffindor vibes for me, and I love that the lion is there. There's something. It's like courage is required. I feel like it's not. I also want to say it's not a great time for like new romantic relationships. It's not a great time for toxic relationships, could really easily fall apart. Situationships can really start to, fall apart. Your little talking phase can fizzle out. Um, Venus is not aspected very well right now, even though she's at home. She's um, opposing Saturn. She's squaring Mars. Uh, So if you have Libra or Taurus placements, if you're a Libra or Taurus sun or rising, I feel like it's a very introspective, transformational time for you right now. It feels very like inside play, inside work. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Your little talking phase may fizzle out. But if so, trust the universe. Like, let God cook, right? You know, at this point, we've learned, damn, let God cook. Come on, you know better. What's for you can't fucking miss you. And so if something is being removed, it's because like something else, something greater, something more aligned is trying to materialize. And I don't even know where I want to go first. I think we should read first. This new moon total solar eclipse is happening on August 12th at 1:37 p.m. Eastern time at 20 degrees Leo. And you know I gotta hit you with the handsy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. I think we start out, no, it starts off with Taurus. He goes on the axis. So, all right. me. Hydrate. I'm sucking up ginger. Okay. Elias Lonsdale's description of the 20th degree of Leo is a black pearl hidden in an oyster. Okay. Working very hard to find again what is lost, to get at what is conspicuously missing. It takes tremendous inner forces to restore the pearl. But most of you must vanquish your pride and acknowledge from the core of your being that going through this world without your deep soul intact is hell. If you seek, you shall find. If you ache, you shall come to a restored wholeness, but not without the suffering, the grief, and the facing of the void, initiations in the depths. It is a superb path if you have the courage and stamina for it. But midstream, it is cauterizing, corrosive, and deadly. Appearances are deceptive. Nothing is as it might seem for a while. What matters supremely is guts and integrity. Period. That's the true strength. Guts and integrity. Are you authentic enough? Are you are you authentic enough? Are you faithful enough to fucking act right? To do the right thing? To show up and operate in a place of integrity? To understand I don't want shit done to me, so I'm not going to do that shit like that to other people. Can you keep your side of the street clean? Have you kept your side of the street clean? Boo-boo. Have we? Different strokes for different folks. I'm just saying, whatever. But I feel like this 8/8 portal and this new moon total solar eclipse in Leo, there are some major clashes and wars of like, I feel like the tried and true, almost stereotypical, the forces of good and evil are out. And shit hurts. And I feel like there is this collective rebirth. And it's so much bigger than, I don't know. I'm so exhausted by like the limitations of my vocabulary. The collective rebirth just doesn't quite fucking hit it. There is a collective death. There is a collective going through like the birth canal again. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like what we the way that we have shown up together as a collective, as a people, that's like done. We're about to like circle back to like almost like damn near tribalism. We're about to circle back to a time where we really like the power of community like shines. So there's that. And I gotta read again. Working very hard to find again what is lost, to get at what is conspicuously missing. It takes tremendous inner forces to restore the pearl. And not just a regular pearl, a black pearl hidden in an oyster. But most of all, you must vanquish your pride and acknowledge from the core of your being that going through this world without your deep soul intact is hell. We have been in pain. So much fuckery has been born from just profound pain. And going through this world without your deep soul intact is hell. And I feel like we can materialize and manifest heaven or hell on earth. That's up to the thoughts that you let yourself think. That's up to the education that you give yourself. And it's just saying, like, in the midst of the birth canal, in the midst of this profound change, but midstream, like we're halfway up the stream, it is cauterizing, corrosive, and deadly. Appearances are deceptive. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, tyrants will fall. And it's like, I feel like it's coming out and it's becoming really, really clear that everything like the church told us, it's opposite from that. Oh, they say that the father should be, the man should be the spiritual head of the household. Why, Sway? Explain how, Sway, when the woman is the holder of the portal. Can't nobody check into this earth plane through us, right? So it's like it's basically, I have been coming to this conclusion over and over. The dark is the light. Everything that they said, it's backwards. Darkness is light. Melanin is light. Crystallized. Black is bad is what they've always told you, when actually light is not good. It's just the opposite end of a spectrum, right? And I just feel like there's all these undoings of this like misinformation, all this undoing of like lies and deception. What matters supremely is guts and integrity. Bruh. Do with that what you will. And it made me think of something. It's just like, what we think is a flex, is it really a flex? Did you have the guts? Did you have the authenticity? Did you have the courage to be your whole self? Are you going to let yourself like try? There's some really, really big endings coming up. And endings are not bad. It's just the end of that cycle. Okay, and so over on TikTok, I asked this question. I was like, what's being eclipsed out? And it's this start-stop energy and the manifestation culture that's taken place. I feel like we are starting to understand, we're about to start to understand the power that's in the people, the power that's in community, the power, the strength in numbers. And what's being eclipsed out is this like main character energy, uh this like self-centeredness, like this like every man for himself, dog eat dog energy. And I also feel like we're about to collectively stop uh with the bullshit of like, oh, I want this life. And so all I have to do is visualize it and pray over it and say these affirmations and um just hope and allow myself to believe that the miracle is coming, that it's going to happen, but I don't have to do anything to actually like get it done, to like make it happen. This whole like the misuse and the mismanagement of like manifestation energy and culture, I feel like that shit's going out of the way, out of the collective. We're going to start understanding like the power of consistency, the power and strength in numbers, and coming together and staying together. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. I want to know more about this fiery energy that's being eclipsed out, like the magic wand of manifestation, the concept of just this like, oh, the divine's going to give you this magic wand and everything's going to come true. It's just like you still have to say something, you still have to do something, you still have to believe, you still have to like take step by step. You still have, there's action will always be required. Faith without works is dead. The dream stays a dream until action is taken. I've been saying it forever. And we all know that. But I do feel like there is this like spiritually bypassing vampiric side of the spiritual community that's really encouraging spiritual bypassing and just doing ayahuasca about it, essentially. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. When it comes to what's being eclipsed out, please clarify the Ace of Wands. Y'all, I love having my nails out so much. I just feel so like Taurian, so like a Taurus. Like I feel just so in touch with like my senses. My sense of touch is just through the roof. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. It's being eclipsed out. This Ace of Wands, please be more specific. Yeah, I still feel like it's like you still have to leave your comfort zone. You still have to make the up, you still have to take the steps up the incline. You still have to turn your back on something. You will still have to sacrifice something. You can't have faith and fear at the same time. You can't have your old life in this new version of yourself living in the old life. They don't fit. So I feel like collectively we are also being given the energy that we need to get out of our comfort zones and to turn our back on the bullshit. I also feel like what's being eclipsed out is this, like, it's almost like laziness is how this is feeling. Laziness or listlessness, like not having motivation or feeling really down. I feel like for those who are really, really drained or burned out, there is physical energy that will be coming into you. Yeah, and I feel like the start stop energy, like especially for fire signs, we're all really good at starting something, but finishing something, seeing something up through to fruition is different and a different journey for people with heavy fire placements. Um, what's being eclipsed out, I feel like, is this like start stop energy, but there's something about the uphill climb, turning your back on the past and moving towards spiritual and creative development. I feel like a lot of us are about to go back to our creative bag. Like you're about to go back to that art that you loved, the projects that you loved, singing, dancing, writing, uh getting high and finger painting. You know what I mean? There's something there about going towards that thing, that you do is that's special, that makes you feel special, that makes you feel magical, that makes you feel mystical. I feel like it's time to go back towards big feelings. Also, the nonchalant shit is being removed. And the faster, okay, the fastest way for us to get rid of this like nonchalant, I'm not going to text back, it's not cool to have feelings, we just like fuck bitches get money. The only way to like stop that is to stop entertaining it, to stop allowing it, stop giving these nonchalant about you motherfuckers cooch. I said it, stop. If it's not everything that you want, it's not your fucking dream. If it's not your dream relationship, it's not your dream person. Why are you giving them coochie? If you're not being like treated the apps, and I understand, Lauren, it's only human. Don't think I haven't been through the same predicament. I understand. But I'm just saying the only way to phase out that and bring back like men crying in the rain 90s R&B style yearning and reverence that they should have for us is for us to stop giving nonchalant and lame ass fucking dudes play. Stop giving them play. Because what wants to be eclipsed in, bitch, the way my jaw hit the floor. It's like God wants you wealthy, wants you happy. We've gone through the phase and the cycle of struggle. And this is for everyone who listens to this, everyone under the sound of my voice. I feel like it's this blessing. What's being eclipsed in is a whole new cycle in love, luck, money, togetherness, happiness, family. You're finding your tribe. Not the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck out here with the Queen of Cups. I feel like a lot of us are already with our perfect pair, or there's that person is coming in, like your divine counterpart. And please, for the love of all things good, hold out for that. Please. That's the only way to get everything that you want, is to stop saying yes to shit that is subpar. I mean, this is Leo energy we're talking about here. Think fucking Whitney Houston. The ultimate Leo. The ultimate diva. I know this is a controversial statement, but don't you want your Bobby? The way that she was, like the way they were about each other, they didn't fucking play around about each. They didn't play about each other. Like, yes, there was chaos and drug use and alcohol and all kinds of stuff. That's neither here or there. But I do feel like, you know what I'm saying? There's something about being like properly fucking loved and properly taken care of. And anything like, I don't care if you've been in this relationship for like 10 fucking years. If it's shitty, get out of it. Because on the other side, a whole new cycle of happiness, togetherness, turning your back on the bullshit, creating your own family, feeling really secure, understanding how much rain it took to get the rainbow this big, and you know what to do with the motherfucking rainbow now. Like, that's the whole point. Please clarify the 10 of Cups. And that's what's coming in. But you got to stop telling yourself that that's not your story. Please clarify the 10 of Cups. You have got to stop telling yourself that that's not how life turns out for you, or it's just my luck that with my luck, Words are spells. Life and death are in the power of the tongue. Some of us, we have to watch what the fuck we're saying about our future, especially when we speak in jest, especially when you're joking. Stop fucking joking about the spells you're casting, the words, aka spells that you're casting over your future. There's so much cosmic, like there's so many like psycho-cybernetic settings that I feel like are being like hard reset. And it's not just the eclipse. You've done the work. You've been working on this, and I feel like the divine like finishes the job. Please continue to clarify the 10 of Cups. Some of you are like, oh, but I can't leave them. We've been together, or I can't move because my family, I can't pursue this dream. I could never leave them. Then, okay, you're going to stay stuck and enjoy your life. It's your choice. But if you have this desire for more, it is for a reason. I am at the point in my relationship where I normally break up with people. It's usually about like right before 2 years, like right after a year, in between a year to 2 years is when I normally am like, this isn't gonna work. And this is like the first time in my adult life where I'm just like, this is it. This is perfect. This is everything. It's going to change. It's going to evolve. We are both intended and set on growing and changing and evolving in the same direction. The way we get there and our pace is going to be different, but we both know we're going the same direction, And so I feel like if you are not experiencing your 10 of Cups, I'm going to say it. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, boo-boo. If you're not having your 10 of Cups, it's your fault. If you are in a relationship, or you are in a situationship or a talking phase or whatever, if you don't have your 10 of Cups, it's because okay. I know I said it's your fault. A lot of this feels like those who are in toxic, shitty relationships or who are entertaining shitty situations. If you are in a shitty situation and you're upset about it, it is only your fault. You cannot blame anybody but yourself for not having your 10 of Cups. Why do you keep staying with something that isn't what you truly want? When there's so much surplus, there's so much love, there's so many different kinds of love, there's so much different, the universe is not on no budget. Stop allowing the divine to give you what's above your glass ceiling. Like that self-imposed glass ceiling has to shatter. Please clarify the 10 of Cups. Some of you, I feel like there's a healing relationship between you and your child's father, or there's like a healing conversation. I feel like it's like the end of a fight. That's not what these cards are about, but I just got that as I was shuffling. Some of you are like accessing the end of a fight when it comes to your kids. I feel like some of you have been like fighting through forests of fuckboys, trying to find your king, your emperor, or whatever. You've been experiencing like plenty of pain. And it's just like, you don't need more time. That person isn't going to change. You've already saw who that person is. This isn't for all of you. So if this is hitting, you know who you are. Like, some of you are waiting for somebody to change, and they're not going to change. They are going to keep playing fucking games. And it's up to you, especially if you have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. I feel like it's up to you. Are you going to keep perpetuating this? Are you going to keep letting yourself be treated like an option? Are you going to keep dealing with people who are here for a good time, not a long time? There is a major transformation that's happening in regards to everyone's identity. Chiron will be retrograding back into Aries. And we're going to have to slow down and look at it again. And I just feel like there are so many, and I'm talking to a woman. I feel like there are so many women, or there is someone who's watching this who is like going on and on and on about the, or you're heavy in your feminine energy, which regardless, like we family around here. Some of you are just going on and on and on about how unfair it is that you're in the relationship that you're in, or this may be you, or this may be a friend of yours. Some of you are having to check your friends and be like, bitch, this is your fault. Get out of this. It's your fault at this point because you keep tolerating it, or you keep taking that person back, or you keep perpetuating. Stop going back and forth, these niggas. Stop. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles. A whole new cycle in family, money, self-worth. I hear consistency, discipline. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles. Hydrate. Excuse me. Some of you have been putting in work on something from, it's like from 7 to 10 years. You've been working on, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's coming true. Your wishes are coming true. You will be known for this. You will be successful. And the dream won't be a dream anymore. You'll have so much hindsight about the fuckery that you went through. There's a rebirth. All right, popcorn. There's a rebirth. Okay, so there's that. What else do we need to talk about? Pulling from the chaos deck because it's a solar eclipse. Like, who knows? The Four of Cups. Interesting. And this Four of Cups is very empowering. I feel like there's something... With this Four of Cups, it's almost like something about acknowledging the past, acknowledging the ways that you've been down, acknowledging that something new is brewing, that there's this new foundation in the realm of your emotions and your creativity, especially if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. I also feel like some of you need to know, like, help is on the way. There are people that support you, people who will fight for you, people who go to war for you. It's okay to sit down. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a breather. There could be some sort of like somebody needs a break or a breather. Excuse me. That could be the end of your talking phase. That could be, somebody needs time to themselves. Because they got magic to cook up. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. That's what this looks like. Is some variation of like a surrender. Not to surrendering to an enemy, but surrendering to the emotions that you're feeling and understanding like I have so much more that I have wished for with this dandelion energy. I've wished for so much more. Things did not go as I wished, and it's okay because it's about to get so much better. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like the old fantasy, the old you, it's transparent. It's see-through. I feel like you have so much clarity on why you are at where you're at in your life. And with this surrender, something about the surrender is It feels like being stripped, or it feels like being revealed. It feels like being naked. It feels like maybe some of you also have struggled with invisibility, or feeling invisible, or you want to be invisible. You don't want to be seen. That's Leo energy, struggling to be seen, or struggling to be appreciated as you are, struggling to tap into or struggling to understand inauthenticity. Let's clarify that Seven of Pentacles. But the fruit of your labor is coming in. I just feel like things are solidifying, babe. Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like also some of you are about to figure out how to make more money. You're about to figure out like what your particular brand of service is, how to be transparent. Some of you, it's time to be transparent. Some of you, it's time to tell your truth. It's time to, I don't know why I just heard hide behind a paywall, or there could be some kind of something. Does this need to be hidden behind a paywall, or like some kind? I don't know what that means for you, but it's time to like think about that. All right. I want a soul truth question for this eclipse. How can I be more kind to myself and offer more grace in this very moment? Growing our self-love is medicine to this world's broken heart. When you heal, we all heal. When you give yourself more grace, you are able to give the world more grace. Look at yourself with a grace filter. You are meant to be in this moment of life. Release the inner critic and fill that hole in with your soul's truth that you are infinite, you are loved, and you are already there. Period. I also just saw this. This is a good one. Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. That was Tony Robbins, damn. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. Like that. And lastly, I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebels. This is a fire eclipse. Such a fiery deck. Excuse me. What needs to come out? What do you need to say? What do you need to talk about? What are you holding back? Please, one card, one message, please. Releasing allegiances. Yo, so many people are leaving fucking MAGA. So many people are done with that bullshit. I feel like so many friend groups have been edited or are being edited. I also just heard silver and gold, silver and gold. Bees may be significant from the Beehive State. I'm living in the Beehive State. Release allegiances. I'm going to read just like the first page of that. Excuse me. And it's a number 10, 3 10s. God, goodness gracious. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And it's the 10s we want. 10s across the board. Okay. It is time to hold on to yourself and let go of another, even if just for a time. You have gained all that was meant to be from that connection, at least for now. You have given and you have received. The need to let go does not deny the value of what has been acquired. It is more that the time has come for greater productivity, creativity, abundance, and consciousness in your life. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. I need to say that again. You have completed many cycles in the vibrational frequency of consciousness that you are now being asked to release. You have been in that vibrational frequency for some time now. You have earned the right to step out of that frequency, out of the habits, relationships, and the possibilities that are limited to that outmoded frequency. It is now time to expand into higher frequencies and experience that which will bring enhanced love, empowerment, and peace into your life. You will take the wisdom of what you have learned with you into something new. New connections, new relationships, new life experiences at a higher turn of the spiral of life. But first, you. Trust that you can step into solitude for a time without being consumed by loneliness. It is time to reconnect with yourself. Perhaps you have had a period of outward orientation where your energy has been diverted away from your inner journey of self discovery and creative expression and into the world of lists, schedules, and demands. Trust that you may need to step back momentarily, even from your healthy relationships and commitments, to refresh your spirit by reconnecting with your own nature in solitude. Perhaps you have been diving so deep into the creative waters that you have lost your bearings or your energetic connection to the earth. Your own life and your needs are in the here and now. Either way, you need to come back to the ground of your own body. This is a time for self-love, for paying attention to yourself, for nurturing, holding, and being with you. It doesn't mean you can't love another. It just means that you need to turn your attention inwards for a time, for some quality time with you. You will emerge renewed, refreshed, and clearer about your journey and your relationships as a result of this. This oracle is also a confirmation that the work you have been doing on yourself is working for you. Your level of self-love is growing, and your ability to love consciously and healthily is increasing as a result. Some connections in your life will mature along with you, and your regard and affection will deepen and blossom. It will be revealed that other relationships are no longer relevant to your life journey. You will know which is which because you will feel it. It will feel most clearly when you have some time to be with yourself in reconnection. If you have been contemplating a change in lifestyle, enrolling in a class or joining a group, starting a project, or setting aside some time to focus on your inner work, then this oracle comes as a confirmation that these things would be supportive, healthy, and helpful for you. This oracle also comes with particular guidance. There is a situation that has recently arisen or will arise soon where you need to go back yourself. Where you need to back yourself. Sorry, you need to back yourself. Don't be put upon or hoodwinked into backing down by emotional reactions of others. Stand your ground and stay aligned with what you know to be true. No matter how wonderful something seems logically or on the surface, if it doesn't feel right for you, it's not for you at this time. Perhaps that will change and it will be right for you later. Perhaps you will step away and realize with relief that you had a lucky escape from a situation that would have ended up unnecessarily costing you. Either way, backing yourself and not giving in to the opinion of another, no matter how highly you would have rated that opinion in the past, is important. It is highly likely that you are breaking with tradition, with a role model or a belief system that you have outgrown. And you must be there for yourself because you are doing well. You are on the right path. You are growing. Well done. I love you. You got this.